Hello, everyone out there. Welcome back to the Meandering Conversations podcast. Don't mind Zeg, he's lounging right now. Um, we are back with another episode. Uh, this is a podcast where we talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about. If I sound nasally, it's because I'm getting over a cold.
Come on, you missed out. You should have said this is a podcast.
This is a
Yeah, just like the
podcast.
episode's over.
This is a podcast.
That's just a fucking episode. This is a podcast, and then we just fucking upload that.
It gets millions of views.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
This is a podcast.
It's a podcast, bro.
This is the podcast where we talk for an hour about random shit. Any podcast. That's why it's called the Meandering Conversations. It's not called the Specific Place Podcast. Anyways, Zeg, so last week we were talking about Futurama. Well, actually, technically 2 weeks ago, because I still haven't edited the episode that I recorded with Cardboard. But,
Never watched.
yeah. Since we mentioned Futurama, I started rewatching it, and I forgot how much I fucking love that show.
I've
Yeah,
never
that
watched
show is
Futurama.
fucking amazing.
One of my favorite characters that they introduced in season 1, even, is the robot devil. He is a goddamn G, man, let me tell you. That guy is one of my favorite characters. One of my favorite lines out of the entire show comes from him. When he's criticizing Fry about his writing, he's like, "You just can't say how your characters feel. That makes me feel angry."
Man, great show. Maybe I
Yeah.
should watch it someday.
He's also voiced
You
by
definitely should.
he's
Out
voiced
of all
by
the shows that people are all like, "Hey, you should watch this," that should be number one on your watch list.
That takes time though. That I don't have.
Yeah,
Montana, we
but
can't hear you.
you totally can just watch it.
Montana, we can't hear you.
It's pretty fantastic of a show.
Are you trying to talk? I don't
Did your mic
understand.
die? Did your microphone turn off?
Okay.
Bro,
Is your
imagine
mic- is your
having a
mic-
microphone that turns off.
Does your microphone work? Is your microphone work?
Imagine. Anyways, we're going to use a short intermission to eat some applesauce.
I was about to say, is that a jar of peanut butter?
Well,
do you have a
okay, the
jar of
mic is appearing.
applesauce?
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Nope. My God, Zach.
Can you hear me?
No, definitely not.
I can see my picture lighting up in Discord. Nice try. Editor's note here. Unfortunately, a glitch happened in Discord to where me and Zeg's cameras are now frozen, but when it cuts to the profile me, that camera will still work, but Zeg's camera will not work until a bit later. Sorry about that. Hopefully this glitch doesn't happen again.
Well, I mean, he also responded to what the fuck you
Yeah,
said. I feel like it's
exactly.
pretty obvious.
Yeah, I mean, I responded to what you said, my there, guy. Zach, are you gonna finish that jar of peanut? Oh my God, applesauce.
Peanut? Yeah, it's a jar of peanut.
Are you gonna finish that jar of nut, dude? 'Cause I'm kind of hungry. I could totally go.
I was going to say about the robot devil is he's voiced by the same guy who voices Homer Simpson. That the bite of 87. Okay. I did have a thought to talk about because I was interested in this because Jacob, you know about guns, right?
Yes, tend to generally know a lot about guns.
Okay, so you know how in like the Jurassic Park movies, how
Okay.
specifically the Jurassic World movies, how they're like these dinosaurs are like the best new militarized thing ever. Like these raptors can kill
Okay.
so many people so easily.
So,
My
to be
They're
honest,
not new, dude. They're fucking prehistoric.
to be honest, I've only seen the first Jurassic World movie. I haven't seen the other two.
Okay, yeah, but you get the point that I'm saying. They're trying to weaponize dinosaurs, okay?
Yeah.
My problem with that is any dinosaur versus a tank, the tank is winning. Like,
To be honest, yeah, probably.
like a T-Rex versus a tank, the tank's winning.
I'd like to see a T-Rex try to bite through a couple inches of armor. That'd be funny.
The only thing that T-Rex could maybe do is flip the tank. But even
You know,
that, like,
tanks are like 50 tons, right?
yeah, like, it's my point, mate. Get off your DS, egg.
Dude, I'm playing Cookie Clicker.
Are you really? Zach, you know what I can do? I can count the pixels on your camera right now.
Shit.
You're talking
Hold
to
up.
God on your DS. That's what it looks like. Just
Yeah,
white.
Yeah,
It's
sorry,
so
my bad. I
like-
gotta turn God off. Give me a moment.
Wait.
But no, that's
Yeah,
my
hold up. It's opening back up.
biggest problem with the Jurassic World movies is they're saying like these dinosaurs, man, they're like the best new stealth technology. I'm like, I feel like a gun could kill them all. Like,
I mean, if you have enough gun, a gun can kill gun.
like I even think if you had like a squad of 5 guys with like standard issue like M4s versus a T-Rex, I'm putting my money on the guys. Like,
Okay, if we're talking about T-Rex, definitely. If we're talking about those genetically mutated dinosaur what's-a-fuckets, maybe.
even that, like the Indominus Rex, I don't think could beat a tank. Like,
Well, those things are scary. So I mean, like a tank, no. But if we're talking about some random dudes with some random military grunts with some M4s, ugh. Depends on what you tell the grunts.
but even like I
You
think
know-
one Raptor couldn't even take out like 5 guys with ARs. Like,
Oh no, definitely not. Now,
You know, the
if
thing
it's
is
if it's
about
your
the
army
T-Rex-
grunt, if it's your like if it's your army grunts coked up on meth, oh my god, dude, you could do anything. If
The
it's
thing about
army if it's grunts and you took away their nicotine, whatever it's wanting to get done is.
The thing about the T-Rex that got me kind of upset about when I watched Jurassic Park for the first time.
Park or
Uh,
World?
Park, the
Okay.
first Jurassic Park movie. Because
Okay.
you know,
What?
chased for like most of the movie by a fucking Tyrannosaurus.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
thing is, T-Rex, although they were predators and very dangerous ones, because they're so large, and what we know now, well, no in quotations because we weren't there, obviously. But what we could assume with the T-Rex is that it had to eat a lot because he was such a large creature. If they wanted to hunt for food, they wouldn't go after the humans because the humans would give the T-Rex so much struggle when it comes to getting it, and that would waste precious calories that it needs to get more food. So it would instead go look for other means of getting that caloric intake. So I strongly believe that a lot of those chase scenes wouldn't fucking happen because the T-Rex wouldn't want to chase down the people and instead maybe go like fucking prance around trying to find something easier to kill.
See, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is a cop out completely, but you're talking about a movie from the '90s and science.
that
Those
those
two don't
Fucking-
correlate.
It's literally classified as a sci-fi movie, dude. Get off my dick, all right?
I'm
Yeah,
not
but it was
on your
also
I'm
dick.
the
putting
90s.
science into the science fiction movie, okay?
There
I'm
you go,
sorry.
Fiction. There you go, fiction.
It's
fiction.
still science fiction.
It's still, who cares? Science back then
Technically-
was different.
Technically, FNAF is science fiction, but you're not poking holes in the fucking remnant
Do you want me to? I can fucking start right now.
Are we gonna talk about fucking ghost robots? And are we gonna start bringing science into ghost robots? Because people tried to do that a while ago, and it just didn't work.
I mean, we totally could. For example, the fucking PSI of the opening and closing mechanism of a animatronic's mouth could not rip off or
Okay,
even
I've
like,
seen that video.
penetrate bone.
I've seen that video.
Yeah, but
You
Yeah,
need like
the
what
bite
was
of
it,
80.
80,000 psi or something like that? Something crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how the fuck did this small child lose the fucking frontal lobe?
Yes.
Yeah.
The robot does
That
80,000 pounds per square inch.
yeah, that's clearly the explanation. Is that
That's one heavy ass fucking robot.
for some
Oh,
reason
man.
William Afton and Henry were like, let's make the jaws of this animatronic be able to crush a fucking car if
We're
it
talking
went
about
in.
Jaws, man. Dude, hippos are scary. Dude, they can. I'm pretty sure a hippo could crush a human skull.
A hippo could easily,
Yeah.
undoubtedly.
See, now what would win in a fight, a hippo or a T-Rex?
A T-Rex.
Who would win, a hippo or a tank?
I mean, a hippo, man, those things will fuck you up. Like,
Yeah, man, they're pretty fucking heavy, but like a tank though.
this is why we stopped using animals in warfare, because there's these things called tanks that have armor. Those tend to do better.
Yes. Hippos can crush a human skull. By the way, I just looked it up. Hippos' strength of jaw and PSI is about 1,800.
Yeah, exactly. They're fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
And at up to 2,750 kilos, they can crush a human to death.
Yep.
Uh,
I'm assuming that's the simulated weight of a jaw.
see, maybe Henry and Afton were like, yo, those hippos
Hippo.
over there, maybe we should
Hippo.
take inspiration from them. There was
Hippo.
that one hippo animatronic, a part of the mediocre melodies in FNAF 6.
Like I follow, I just find it kind of funny that these two fucking robotic engineers and scientists just
Okay.
decide to go to the zoo one
Afton,
fucking day. They look
Afton
at the
wasn't
look
originally
at the hippos, they look at the hippo exhibit, and they're like, "God damn, we gotta make something that has jaws as strong as that."
Afton
Instead
wasn't
of making
originally
like
a
some
robotics
crazy fucking
engineer.
crushing machine, they're all like, "Yeah, Mr. Hippo."
Yeah, Hippo. You know what? That is a thing. Mr. Hippo is an animatronic. That's the thing.
He's probably the
Uh,
funnious bit in
oh god,
Yeah,
dude.
Mr. Hippo's
Custom
my
Night,
favorite
where he
fucking
just
cast
tells a
character.
story.
Yeah, he's
Um,
the kind of animatronic that probably wasn't out for like anybody's blood in specific besides the purple guy. Like if it was just some random kid and that random kid found out that Mr. Hippo told stories, like that's the kind of like animatronic that you would leave your parents with and they would just sit down and chillax and just have a fucking time past tales.
Yeah, he would be the guy to have a beer with.
Yeah, that he's the kind of you know how like if you meet an elderly man, like and they're by themselves and you're like, damn, he's alone. You go over there, you hang out with him for like an hour or two just to hear his stories.
But then he's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
jump
Mr.
scare
Hippo.
you. Ah!
No, he does it first. And
Yeah.
then talks, and then throughout the story keeps reminding you that you're dead, specifically by his hands, just casually.
Ugh. Yeah, yeah, dinosaurs. Has there
dinosaur.
been any
Dino
dinosaur
Duggies.
animatronic in the FNAF games?
Dinosaur? I mean,
No.
There was a
no.
frog.
Unless you're talking about birds.
There's a
Because birds
frog.
are dinosaurs.
Frog.
No, bird. Wait, no, that's a pterodactyl. Those are pterosaurs. Never mind. Frog. There's a frog,
Frog.
okay? Frog.
Yeah. Happy
Frog.
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 But yeah, in other
Oh,
news that
FNAF.
that's tangentially related to FNAF, we finally know what Markiplier's movie is. It's Iron Lung,
Yeah.
About that game, Iron Lung.
where you just hold your breath for an hour. That's the game.
Is there really a jump scare in that game? I couldn't tell.
No, I think it's mainly
Is it just-
atmospheric horror.
Is it atmospheric suspense kind of horror?
Yeah, because it's like you're piloting a sub, but you have no like outside things to the outside world except like something that gives you like picture slides. That's it.
Apparently, the world of the game, basically, everyone on planet Earth just kind of poofed and disappeared.
That's my kind of world,
And
See,
then
man.
like from
they started. There was people in space. They didn't die. It was weird. They started exploring other planets and started finding these planets with blood oceans.
how do you
And
adapt that into a movie? Like,
I mean, it's Markiplier. He made Space and Heist and Date with Markiplier, and they were
so
all
now
really
we get Iron Lung with Markiplier.
good. Lung with Markiplier.
Iron. Yeah.
I'm gonna go see it in
Iron Lung
theaters just because
Markiplier.
Mark made it and it's giving him money. But
But
no,
it's
I'm joking.
like
I go
no,
see
no,
it.
they
I'm
should
gonna
do
go buy
a
it. I'll pay for
whole
it.
they should do a whole promotional thing with
Zach, have
the
you seen the
theater.
D&D movie yet?
The what?
The Dind movie?
No.
I haven't either.
No, they
I
should do
want
a
to see
whole
it.
thing in the theater where it's like Heist and Space, where like you have a button that chooses one choice or another choice, and it's like it stops and it's like, okay, do you want to go this way or that way? And everybody just clicks a button.
I would I heard the D&D movie wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I haven't watched it yet though.
You know, I know Rotten Tomatoes isn't a very good trustworthy source, but I'll look it up.
I don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes. Those can suck my dick for all I care. But
You
we
keep
also
telling
got
me.
probably the last MCU movie I'm actually excited to see, which is Guardians 3
Yeah.
coming out
Uh,
Friday.
the MCU has just been dying. Okay, so don't know how trustworthy this is, but 90% on the tomato meter
What about
and
audience?
93% audience score.
Yeah, but they also gave Evil Dead Rise an 80%, which that movie is completely
I
fine.
said audience score was a 93%.
Yeah.
That's good.
They
I
also
would trust the audience score over the critic score.
Yeah, I don't trust either score. That's the
Well,
it's mainly because like Renfield, that movie has like a 56% on Rotten Tomatoes, and Renfield is not the perfect movie, but I don't know. I feel like it's more in the 60 range than a 50.
um,
I actually
it,
really want to
from
see that movie.
what
Just
I'm
cause.
seeing, it's got good ratings.
Renfield
I
was
want to see.
fun. I mean, it's Nicolas
No,
Cage.
D&D. Have you seen John Wick 4 yet, Montana? I'm
Yeah,
assuming
you know I've seen it, you dipshit. Do you pay
I,
at all attention to the channel? Because there's a
no,
review of it.
no. Okay, there is. Have you talked
I'm
about
gonna
it on the
be
podcast?
honest. I only watch the videos I'm in.
Yeah, I don't even watch the videos I'm in.
Yeah, dude, that Super Mario Bros. Review was not fun to edit, wasn't. Same thing with the podcast episode where we talked about Mario. That was also a pain in the
Why?
ass to edit.
Yeah,
Did you
no, I
watch
Why were
saw
they?
that.
that?
And I was fucking.
Why
Yeah, I
were
watched
they
that
pain
one. I
in the
was like, oh
ass
my
to
god,
edit?
he actually did the thing.
Why were they pain in the ass?
Cause so I
Because he put
for
actual effort into it, man.
yeah, for each
Yeah.
time one of us talked, I would cut to a full screen image of that person.
Oh yeah, that
Are you
does
doing
sound
that
like a
with this
pain
one?
in the.
Because that's gonna be
Yep.
fucking fun.
You are? Oh, okay. So back to John Wick 4. Really good movie.
People were complaining about the length, and I'm like, I think the length
I
is
honestly, 3 hours for a movie isn't as bad for me anymore.
well because
3
people were
hours.
complaining.
Holy shit! That's literally a pizza slice of your entire day.
Yeah, but to me,
I mean, you could argue that for anything.
it didn't feel 3 hours. And to bring up
No, it
another
didn't.
podcast and Markiplier, on an episode of Distractable, Mark was complaining about how long it was, and he's like, could have been trimmed to like a smooth 90 minutes. And I was like, you are missing
No.
out on so much if you cut that movie to 90 minutes.
Maybe they could have trimmed it down maybe 30 or 40 minutes down because there were a few drawn out scenes.
Especially
Like
in
him
the
falling down the
action.
stairs.
But that was funny
That was
as
hilarious.
shit, though.
But they drew that out. I wasn't expecting him to fall down
Have
all of the
have
stairs.
you seen the movie Hot Rod?
No.
Oh,
Zach?
I love Hot Rod. That fucking. You're talking about the part where he starts rolling down the hill,
Yeah,
right?
it was pretty
Yeah,
much
that's
like
fucking
that.
awesome.
Where
I
like,
love that.
I wasn't expecting him to roll down all of the stairs
dude,
from the top.
that stunt, I don't know how they did that. That stunt was amazing.
What, him rolling down the stairs?
Yeah, because
He
that's
probably rolled down some stairs.
but dude, those stairs are concrete.
He's done worse.
But no, I think
I
that
mean,
the
he is in his
runtime of
60s
John
though.
Wick and a lot of people's complaint is that the action goes on for too long, but the way I see it is that even in the movie they explain this is like he can't win by just killing everybody. It's not going to work that way. Like he can't win just from using his anger to kill everybody. And I think that shows it by showing you how long the action scenes are and showing how many people he's killing, and even though he's killing them, he's still struggling.
The top-down scene with the dragon's breath, that was cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I thought that was super cool.
And I love the switch up action scene when they're in the spoilers for John Wick when they're
It's been on for a few months now. Who cares?
when they're in that like roundabout place with the cars going through. That action scene is
That-
also
By
awesome.
the Arc de Triomphe. Oh, that was super cool. Yeah.
And
By the way, I know weird things. Yeah, that big arch in Paris, that's the Arc de Triomphe.
so yet again, this is spoilers for John Wick. Do you think he's dead, Jacob?
Yes.
I do too. I think that wraps up
think
his
he's dead.
character arc.
I
the
think they
best.
did it. I think they did it perfectly.
Yeah. But the thing is, I'm worried now that it made a shitload of money that they're going to say, no, he's not dead, and they're just going to bring him back.
I don't think.
I mean,
they'll
this is
do it. They're not
John
gonna-
Wick. We're
No,
talking
they don't
about,
have
right?
plans to make another John Wick movie for a long time. They're
I-
not throwing it away right now, but there's also not plans for a long time.
I think what I would be more interested is doing like a spin-off with that Mr. Nobody character.
Him or
Kane?
not Kane. The King,
Oh, the Bowery King?
Bowery King. That'd be cool. I
Yeah.
feel like. 'Cause he's a great actor.
Lawrence
forgot
Fishburne?
it.
He plays
Yeah, I like
Morpheus in The Matrix.
Yeah, but he's also played a few other roles, and he is like intimidating as an actor.
Yeah.
He plays intimidating roles very
Zeg
well.
probably has no idea what we're talking about.
Another
Whoosh.
fantastic character, Giancarlo, whatever the fuck his name is.
Esposito.
Yes. God, he plays the bad guy so well.
Wait, what?
He's
Who,
always
who does Giancarlo Esposito play in John Wick 4?
not in John Wick, but just a complete total tangent. We're talking about good actors now. He plays the bad guy in everything. And he
Giancarlo
does it
Esposito.
so
Does he
well.
voice Puss in... No. Wait, no.
No,
Why can't,
but he plays.
why
the
can't I
bad
remember
guy.
who Giancarlo Esposito is? Hold on.
He was Gus Fring in Breaking Bad.
Oh. Yeah. Breaking
He was
Bad.
also the main bad guy in Far Cry 5.
6, I thought.
6, sorry.
He also is in
what's
The
his name in The
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian?
Yeah,
what's his name?
I don't watch The Mandalorian, so...
He was also in...
Dude,
Payday 2.
he plays Gus Fring, the owner of Los Pollos Hermanos.
Yeah. He's a fantastic actor, though.
Yeah. Do you know
Okay,
Breaking
sorry,
Bad, Zeg?
Sorry, I spaced out. Something about Gus.
Drugs.
Gus.
Drugs.
Gustavo
We're talking about
Fringe.
Breaking Bad.
Fring.
Talking about Breaking Bad.
Yeah, you know Breaking
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, we're talking about fucking the actor for Gus Fring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's pretty cool.
He's awesome. Okay.
I
on
kill
the
your
topic that
wife,
Zach
I
might
kill your
understand.
daughter. That death is, by God, a good effect. His death in Breaking Bad, have you
Oh
seen
God,
it?
I saw a scene of it, and whoa,
Where half of his face is
whoa,
gone.
Yeah, whoa.
I remember when that was a fucking meme.
That freaked me out.
I
when
The
saw
love-
fucking death scene where fucking the room explodes.
I love all of the re-edits of Breaking Bad scenes where it's like when Walt's meeting Tuco, he's like, "This is not meth." He throws it, and instead of exploding, it just like hits the ground. And he's like, "That was meth." or with the death scene of Gus Fring, it's like his bomb doesn't go off, like Hector's pressing the button but the bomb doesn't go off, and then it's like and then he's like,
ding. God, that fucking dinging sound, the fucking house bell. They couldn't have picked a more annoying sound to give him.
Fuck,
I wonder what happens, eh?
nothing.
it's pretty
I'm
good.
just
It's pretty
my lights went out.
Yeah. I love how you can still see like a slight part of his cam.
I don't know what that
Yeah.
was.
Camera just die, or did it turn off?
No, it randomly shuts off. I've
So
explained this
first your
before.
mic, now your camera.
The camera does
What next?
that.
How is it that
regardless.
you're the only one
computer?
out of all of us that ever has technical difficulties? Like I know I used to run into technical difficulties over my internet, but like it only happened like twice, maybe 3 times, and it hasn't
Right.
happened since.
I solve my own technical difficulties because I know computer shit.
Well, no, I don't know why the camera, when I
And,
have it on live view shoot, it just shuts off after a certain amount of time. I don't know why.
Sleep, something, I don't know.
Maybe there's a subscription service you gotta pay for, my guy.
Yeah, Canon
I have
Rebel
50
T
billion
Plus.
powers.
Dude, that's a fucking thing. That's
What?
actually a fucking thing, though. Like,
What?
there are some fucking products that you have to purchase with a subscription,
Dude.
and they will literally stop working if you cancel your subscription.
I remember
BMW.
from
You have to pay a subscription for heated seats.
I remember there was a Drew Gooden product buying thing that he does. He buys like weird products off of Instagram, and he's found these like headphones that are like wireless ones, and it's like they will remotely deactivate the device if you don't pay the subscription. Like,
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
And you would like pay like $15 a month for these headphones.
It's expensive.
Yeah, when you could just pay $80 for Raycon E25 wireless.
And you're not sponsored. Stop.
E25 Pro everyday earbuds.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I got my.
We're not
I
sponsored.
have one.
Stop. No.
It's out of focus.
They're next to my bed. I would be using them right now, but they have a delay when it comes to the audio from my laptop.
Do you actually both have Raycons?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the problem with
I have
Raycons?
Do I have to prove it right now? Do I have to go get up and go fucking grab them?
No, you don't. No. I have a pair of JBL headphones I got at Walmart for like $50. So.
I got. Don't you have these same?
No, I don't have those
headphones?
anymore. I need to get a new, nicer pair of your headphones though. Mine kind of suck.
Aren't yours wireless?
No.
Oh. See, mine have this like giant long cord for no reason.
Mine have a really short cord, so I had to buy an extension before them because it wouldn't reach my computer.
Ugh, dude, let me tell you, my cable management is great. There's definitely not a tangle of wires and cables back there.
Cable management? What's cable management?
That's a fantastic question.
I don't have it. Do you have it, Zeg?
No.
So,
don't you have a
What do
laptop?
I want to talk about? Yeah, he has a laptop. We could see it from here.
Yeah, it's in the corner.
Yeah, that's his laptop right there.
Yeah, that's my laptop. It's actually doing a fisheye lens sort of fucking thing right now. I don't know why.
Wait, yeah, I just realized. Why is it doing a fisheye
What the
lens?
hell?
I don't know why. It just does that. Like
I didn't even
usually it's
notice
not like that, but now it is like that. But it shouldn't even be seeing my fucking laptop. It shouldn't be showing that. It's like literally like right above and behind the laptop. Actually, I can just fucking.
Aren't you using your phone?
Why do you care? It's just a laptop. I can still see it.
Yeah, I know, but it's way better hidden now. So
yeah, why is your
balls.
camera fisheye lens?
I don't know.
Very good question. Who cares?
It usually
it's
is.
fine. It's fine. I love the exposed drywall.
That's literally my wall, like for my room.
I know. It's exposed drywall. It's great.
Yeah, my exposed.
And that's because once I move out, it's getting torn down.
Wall.
Ah, okay. Any plans soon?
I did have plans, but they kind of went in the shitter, so I'm stuck here for a while longer now.
No one knows what's behind this. No one knows.
Say my name.
The Walter White, Jesse Eisenberg.
You're goddamn wrong.
I said Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg, my favorite character. Yes, Heisenberg isn't white. It's fucking Jesse.
Jesse Eisenberg. Isn't that the actor that plays Isn't he the actor that plays Mark Zuckerberg in the Facebook movie?
Yeah, that's that actor.
Is he the same actor for fucking Jesse and
No,
Breaking Bad?
no.
Oh, okay.
No, Jesse Eisenberg is who we're talking about.
Oh, that's an
Jesse
actual
Eisenberg's one of
person?
my favorite fucking
Yeah, he
actors.
plays Columbus in Zombieland.
Yeah, well,
Oh, that's
Facebook
him?
movie comes to mind immediately.
Oh my god, that's him?
Yeah, that's Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh. You know, honestly, I don't know if these were underrated movies or if everyone just thought they sucked, but I liked the Now You See Me movies.
Yeah,
I liked them.
they're wizards. They're not magicians. They're wizards.
Yeah.
I still like the movies though. I didn't watch them as critique, but I watched them because I enjoyed them. They're fun
Woody
to watch.
Harrelson could just like psionic blast a guy to sleep. Like what the fuck?
Dude, he's also a good actor. He also was in Zombieland. Those
Yeah,
two work together
You
really
notice that
well.
those two are in a lot of the same movies?
Yeah, I know. Those two work together really well though, I feel like.
Woody Harrelson is also in Solo.
I feel like those two kind of
Harrelson
made
Solo?
the Zombieland movies, honestly. I feel like those two characters were more
Dude, Tallahassee is
prominent.
the best character
Dude, yes.
in both movies. I know a lot of people
Yes.
didn't like Zombieland 2, or I don't know.
Really?
I,
I enjoyed that movie.
I mean, my main problem was the whole like breakup
I mean-
between Columbus and the other
They
chick.
they kind of killed Elton John though, but we're not going to talk about that.
They didn't kill Elton John. They killed Bill Murray.
Oh, Bill Murray, close enough.
No, that's not.
No,
those-
the fuck they are not. They're on two separate continents, my
I'm
guy.
joking. I'm joking. Talking about Elton
One
John,
of
he was in
them
the
plays
Kingsman
glam
movie.
rock from the 70s. The other one is the fucking Garfield.
Yes, the two people I always get confused in my head: Elton John and Bill Murray.
Was it Bill Murray in Ghostbusters too?
Yes.
He was
Okay.
also in
Guys, who's the person who sung Rocket Man?
was
Bill
al-
Murray.
I'm almost certain he was also live action Garfield. I
He
forget
was. He
though.
voiced live
Yeah.
because that was
I
a joke
didn't-
in the Zombieland
Yeah.
movies.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my
Yeah, the
god.
ending-
I'm sorry.
the-
I'm sorry. My brain is in Dumbo mode right now.
Dude, I love that movie Rocket Man about Bill Murray. Man, that movie's great.
Yeah, it was a fucking fantastic Bill Murray movie.
Okay.
Hey, yo, dude, Bill Murray did a song with Doja Cat.
Oh my god, did Elton John really?
I forget if it was Doja Cat or some other pop musician, but it was somebody last year.
But
Elton John did it was like a remix kinda of Rocket Man and a couple of his other songs.
a fun fact about Elton John in the movie Rocket Man that I always like to bring up. So, the person who played Elton in Rocket Man was Taron Egerton. He played Eggsy in Kingsman, which was 2014. Then in 2016, he voiced the gorilla in Sing, who sung an Elton John song. And then in 2017, The Golden Circle, Kingsman, Elton John was in that. And then in 2019, Taron Egerton played Elton John in Rocket Man.
It wasn't Doja Cat, it was Dua Lipa.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Close enough.
I don't listen to pop or
I don't
hip-hop
either.
anymore, so-
I don't really either.
I mean, I
I,
listen
I
to
stopped
Elton John.
listening to that shit in 2010.
I mean,
Um,
I like Elton John because the best thing to come out of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is the remix of Goodbye the Yellow Brick Road for the trailer. That's the one thing I'll remember from that movie, and
Are they
MODOK.
are they making a new Kingsman movie?
I don't know, because the last one was a prequel, so, and that
Yeah,
one
it
didn't
was
do
good,
very
though.
well. It didn't
Liked
do
it,
very
though.
well.
Didn't? That sucks. Because those
Yeah.
are good movies.
Anyways, what I was going to say about Breaking Bad is I never realized until I watched the show that the science thing was from there.
Mhm.
No, they are making a new one. Or plans to.
Well, yeah, but it's Hollywood, so who knows?
They're making a third Deadpool movie.
That I'm excited.
When is that coming out?
Yeah, Montana was like,
24.
I really have to.
24. November 8th, 2024.
Is it X-Force or Deadpool 3?
Deadpool 3.
Is Cable gonna return? Because to be honest, I love Cable in Deadpool 2.
Hugh Jackman's in it.
Because they do a joke with Hugh Jackman in every single fucking Deadpool movie.
He's as the Wolverine, so I mean, like,
Yeah, Wolverine's
How old is
he
Ryan
beat
Reynolds
cancer
now?
too, didn't he?
Hugh Jackman?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not. I thought he was like 50 something. No, he's only 46.
He's Australian?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Dude, Hugh Jackman's like 2 years older than my dad.
Yet he still plays characters who are in their 20s.
Dude, Hugh Jackman
It's
is
fucking
younger
crazy,
than
man.
He does not age, that man.
I don't know. Every time I look at him, he looks the same age, but the same age is always old.
Yeah. See,
he
that
just looks old.
the thing is, I love how Ryan Reynolds is an actor who is 46, yet he always plays characters who are reasonably in their 20s or 30s.
Well, yeah, he was.
Free guy.
Yeah, he was also Ryan Reynolds.
Yep. April 6th, Hugh Jackman was
Diagnosed with cancer.
He had a cancer scare.
Oh, he's married. He was
He
married
got
to Scarlett
diagnosed with
Johansson.
cancer on my birthday.
Is your birthday?
Your gift was the survival of Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, there you go. That's your birthday.
Diagnosed with cancer on my birthday.
My birthday?
Was that the bite of it?
Was that the cancer of April 6th?
Oh my god, I feel bad for anybody born on 1987.
Why? Because Chernobyl?
Wait, did that actually happen in 87?
What?
I mean, legally, Markiplier made it legally
For another
1987
30
and
to 40
1983
minutes.
are the same year now. Markiplier said so it must be true.
Well, Chernobyl happened in 86. So.
Was it
Okay.
87 or 86?
But yeah, no, I was saying because of the fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. So
Oh.
bad for anybody born in 87.
For some reason my mind went to Chernobyl.
Chernobyl was done. Chernobyl happened in 86.
But the cleanup process was still happening in this next year.
Well, of course. April 26th.
Don't mind that. There's a mysterious door behind this curtain. Don't mind it.
It's no longer mysterious. It's there.
You don't know where that leads. It could lead to Narnia.
I'm assuming it leads to a hallway.
No, you're wrong.
Is it a closet?
You know, laugh if that's a bathroom and like the fucking bathroom noises.
Okay, it's like the closet.
No, that's a bathroom. He just took that giant box out of a bathroom.
It's a closet. Is there a closet behind there?
Well, you can't guess
Why not,
what's
man?
behind this part. There's a door here, but you don't know what's behind this part.
Is it a wall?
No.
Is it a cabinet?
No, it's
It's his bunk
Is it a
bed.
shelf?
a bed.
Oh. So wait, do you put that up every time you have to do a video?
Unless I'm recording on my set in the other room, no.
Okay, because I'm assuming you don't leave that up.
No, I take it down.
Seems
So
like
now
it
you
would
guys
take a
know
lot
the
of
mysteries. There's a door here.
I
It's not like you can see the doorknob on top of Chucky's head right here.
I couldn't see that until you put it out.
Anyways, what were you talking about? Oh yeah, Chernobyl and the bite of 87.
Yeah, fuck, yeah.
Because they're very related to each other.
Wait, was Markiplier
Which one
born
was
in
more traumatic?
1987?
No, I don't think so.
Which
He's
one
like
was more
30.
He was
traumatic?
born in
Chernobyl or the
89.
bite of 87?
Okay.
Dude, that would have been. I think his brother was born in 1987, though.
Isn't his brother like a super popular furry artist?
I don't know.
What are we
Markiplier's
talking about?
brother. Isn't Markiplier's brother like a super popular furry artist?
Dude, his
I don't
brother was born in 1987. He witnessed the bite of 87.
Sure.
He was born next to the bite of 87.
Dude, we better get to
That was-
see in the
That was
FNAF
why it was so
movie.
interesting. It wasn't that somebody lost their frontal lobe. It was because somebody had a baby inside of the establishment.
I thought like the creation of new life like stops death or demons or something.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
But nah, man, they better. I want the FNAF movie to just end with somebody getting bit in the head and then somebody off to the side saying, "Was that the bite of '87?"
But that wouldn't make sense though, because
Oh yeah.
if somebody got bitten in the year 1987, they wouldn't say, "Was that the bite of '87?" because it doesn't have a name yet. It just happened.
What,
It's
you
like
telling me if you don't see somebody get bit out on the street, you're like, "That's the bite of '23."
Oh yeah, yeah. Markiplier's brother is
23. That was a while ago. That was 2,000 years ago.
Markiplier's
A
brother.
1,000 or 100?
I
Because
said 2,000, dumbass.
What
Because
are
you
we talking
said,
about?
"Was that the bite of 23?"
you
Was
don't
that the
say
point?
you don't say
So,
the bite of 1987. You say the bite of
so,
87, and that's the difference.
question, guys, crazy question. How does a book, Volume 5, release before Volume 3?
You turn up the volume on the stereo.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying this dude's book, Volume 5, released in 22, and Volume 3 released in 23.
It's like a prequel, okay? So it's like
Yeah,
the
like a
Star
Star
Wars
Wars thing.
movies.
Yes. Because 1, 2, and 3 came out before.
Easy
4,
as
5.
do re mi ABC. 1, 2, 3.
We're not gonna acknowledge 7, 8, and 9. Those movies don't
Baby,
exist.
you and me, girl.
Nope.
You know they want to make more movies?
I am defending 7 and 8. 9 is a heaping pile of horseshit. I will
7's okay.
defend Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. I will
No,
defend
7's
those
okay.
movies.
8 is
I mean,
dog shite.
I get where you're coming from. I mean, I'm wrong every once in a while too.
Fuck you, Zach. I will
I'll live
defend
7.
Last
Dude,
Jedi. I
dude,
think that is the
dude,
best
don't get
out
me
of the
wrong.
prequel,
Don't
out
get
of
me
the
wrong.
sequel
Don't get it
movies.
twisted. I also am a huge Star Wars guy, but 7 and 8 were huge fucking letdowns.
7 was okay.
Fucking tremendous.
Okay,
7
so
was okay. 7
people
was
are
pretty good.
gonna act
8,
like I
9 are
think
dog
Last
shit.
Jedi is a legitimately great movie. I do not think that. That movie has a lot of problems, okay?
It's dog
The
shit.
things I like in Last Jedi are Luke's character and the relationship the relationship characteristics between Rey and Kylo. Forgetting
Fuck you.
forgetting about 9 where they just completely changed what they set up in Last Jedi. Forgetting that, I like what they do in Last Jedi.
No. Rey is a shitty character and shouldn't exist.
I think it's interesting if you look at it as Last Jedi, where it's a character who is connected
okay,
to the
here we go.
Force, where it's a
I'm not
character.
getting pissed off with other people because much people agree. Kylo Ren's a bitch baby and Rey sucks ass.
I think Kylo Ren's an interesting character.
Kylo Ren is a total bitch baby, dude. Fucking whining and crying to Darth Vader constantly, and he's a shitty character and shouldn't fucking exist. Those movies shouldn't exist, and they want to make more of them.
I think Kylo Ren is an interesting, compelling character.
Also,
think you're
weren't
wrong.
they hinting that Kylo and Rey were like siblings?
No, that was not the so the whole climax and build up to
I don't want to hear about their climax, dude.
no, the whole as I said,
Okay,
forget
Rey likes to
where
call
Rise
herself
of
a Skywalker, even though she was born from.
forget where Rise of Skywalker dropped the ball on it, okay? Just forget what that movie did. I'm saying what they did in Last Jedi with the characters I liked. Because I liked the new interesting relationship between the Force between these two, how they're entangled for some reason. I think that's interesting. And especially Luke's defeated relationship with Kylo and how he's training this new character who he sees has the potential to go to the dark side. I think that's interesting. The movie, in every other aspect, I don't care about. The whole thing with the Resistance fleeing from the First Order, is stupid. The whole thing with Finn and that random character who does nothing going to like a different place to look for this master key coder just to fill up runtime, pointless. The cinematography in Last Jedi is also amazing. I love the cinematography in Last Jedi. It's great.
Cinematography, maybe. Fucking word I can't remember because I'm kind of tired. Oh, what's the action word?
Because Kylo Ren was
Choreography is trash.
Han Solo's kid.
See,
That was determined the first movie he showed up in. Who? Rhea came from who now?
okay, so
Yeah, it was
this is
apparently
putting
top.
into the fact of the movie that I say is bad, Rise of Skywalker. I'm saying Rise of Skywalker is bad. They retconned the fact that Rey was a granddaughter of Emperor Palpatine because a clone of Emperor Palpatine went off and had a kid with somebody else.
We're just not gonna talk about all the lore they totally retconned with those 3 movies.
As
whatever.
But as
Well,
I am saying, I do not hate Last Jedi. I like, as I said, I like the stuff they do with Luke, Rey, and Kylo Ren.
People that just don't understand. We're done here.
See,
I don't know. Ever since Disney picked up Star Wars, I think the only good movie they had was Rogue One.
Rogue One had some problems, but I enjoyed it.
Those short movies were pretty.
Well, yeah,
good.
they all had problems, but Rogue One kind of kicked ass. Not gonna lie.
I like Solo though too.
Solo,
Mandalorian's okay.
Mandalorian's great.
I like the anime series they did. The anime shorts. Those were super cool.
You're talking about the Clone Wars series?
No. Like
the micro series.
No, that's way older.
I'm talking about the actual anime series they did, like the shorts. You know what I'm talking about, right, Zach?
What are you?
I forgot what it was called.
As I was saying, I am not defending Rise of Skywalker. That's a heaping pile of horse shit. But I will defend Last Jedi for the points that I like, and I will defend Force Awakens because I think it's just a fun movie. People who say that the idea of the Force was ruined in Last Jedi are just fucking idiots. Like,
no, you're a dumbass.
What with the Force is so ruined with Last Jedi?
Literally everything.
Explain one thing. Explain one thing. Just one. You can't say everything. I need an example.
No, he asked you, man.
Yeah, name
gonna
one example.
You
just can't do.
Personally,
I'm gonna wait it out on my phone. You guys have fun. This is like the fucking fast food thing all over again.
Okay, but fucking Star Wars Visions was the series I'm talking about. Fucking great, dude.
You need to name one example for your argument to work.
I literally said it. I myself can't fucking do it, but it fucking retconned a ton of bullshit.
Why?
Okay?
Because Luke can project himself light years away?
No, that's not what I'm fucking... I said I was done with this fucking stupid conversation before I start getting pissed off.
Okay.
But also, Disney does want to make more movies of Star Wars, and I don't.
Yeah, because they're gonna keep making money. That's why.
Yeah, it's like they're milking Marvel. They're milking Star Wars too. They just milk everything.
I don't think a lot of people say that Marvel should have ended after Endgame. I don't know. You would miss out on some good properties. I heard Werewolf by Night was pretty good.
It's all been kind of mid. Zach, you get off your phone and enjoy the conversation again?
We're not talking about Star Wars.
I'm actually using my phone to research.
What are you researching?
You said you couldn't bring up points, so I will argue in your stead, so you don't have to get upset.
You finding all of the points?
Yes.
But no, there was stuff in Phase 4 of MCU that I liked. I like Shang-Chi. That one was good.
I feel like it's all been kind of mid.
I didn't watch any of the TV shows. I liked In the Multiverse of Madness. I know some people didn't like it, but I don't know.
I'm excited for the new not Star Wars, fucking Spider-Man.
Across the Spider-Verse?
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
That's not MCU, though.
No, I know it's not.
But no, to be honest...
that is... Into the Spider-Verse is one of the best Marvel-esque movies ever.
No, Into the Spider-Verse, in my opinion, is the best Spider-Man movie.
Yes, but it is also one of the best MCU movies, because it's still technically Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's just not the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I think it's better than No Way Home. No Way Home does a lot of similar things, but because it came out first.
There's a few movies better than Into the Spider-Verse, but I feel like if you're comparing it to Marvel movies too, there's only a very few number that beat it. I'd say the first Iron Man movie
Eh,
would beat it.
I
I've
I
don't
love
know. I
I
wasn't a
love the
huge
Iron
fan
Man
of the
movies.
first Iron Man movie, but I can see where you're coming from.
I've had a special place in
the
theaters.
best part
I
of
love
the
it.
first Iron Man movie is like the first third when he's with the
I
terrorist.
love the Iron Man movies though. I always have.
My problem with the Iron Man is that the villain, the Ironmonger, I just didn't give a single fuck about.
Yeah, we're talking movies that came out in 2008. Different time then.
Yeah, but I didn't like the villain in that, but I liked the first third when it was him against the terrorists. That was good.
Yeah, no, but I've always had a. But anything Phase 4 for MCU Spider-Verse is just better.
Yeah. I Phase 4 did have somebody said this, the Nostalgia Critic did. He said that one thing that he respects about Phase 4 is that it was willing to try something new. And I do respect that about Phase 4.
What? When we're gonna stop using the defense of they tried something new?
That's
If you
fair.
try something
Yeah.
new and you fuck up, that just means you fucked up.
Yeah.
But it's better in my opinion to try something new and fail so badly at it like Eternals did. I respect that more than a movie that just tries to give you the bare bones like Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I respect Eternals more than Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, even though I think Quantumania is made better.
You can't really before. You can't really call anything MCU bare bones because those are the most
Uh,
well-funded movies unless you're talking Phase 4. Those are the most well-funded movies on the planet.
what I mean by bare bones is that I mean it's like
Also,
the
hot take.
most.
I think Multiverse of Madness gets a bad rap.
I like
I
Multiverse of
actually haven't. I haven't seen
Madness.
it. I haven't seen it, so I
I
can't say
love
shit.
I like it more than the first Doctor Strange.
I like
For
both of them as if they're my children, but that's also because Doctor Strange is my favorite uh, Marvel character besides Kool-Aid Man.
oh yeah, I forgot the Kool-Aid Man. It's canonical fucking Marvel
Yeah, I still
superhero.
have the comic.
see,
That's canonical.
do you like Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange?
Yeah, he's. I find it difficult to think of somebody else's face to be
Yeah.
That's the
Doctor
same
Strange.
thing with Iron Man. You can't really see any other spaces other than Robert Downey Jr. because they also adopted Robert Downey Jr. to the comics, basically. That's just kind of the face for Iron Man now at this
See,
point.
the main problem I have with Doctor Strange is like the fact that he puts on that he sounds like House, Doctor House. That's how I describe the best comparison is that Benedict Cumberbatch is doing a voice like end your assault on my world. Pain's an
Well, I
old
That's
mean,
not
friend.
what either of them sound like, dude. You're fucking. You really need to get some practice with your voice acting.
But you
he's
you
not an
get what I'm
actor.
saying though.
He's an influencer.
He's like it's not
Yeah,
like it's
it's more
as
sarcastic in tone than
yeah.
like. Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, isn't the rest of the MCU sarcastic in
I,
tone?
yes, but I also feel like in the case of Doctor Strange, you could have kept the British accent without it being that distracting.
Sure, yeah, but sarcastic tone.
But yeah,
That's basically
I
the
haven't
MCU.
seen
That's
Multiverse of
basically the
Madness.
MCU. Not gonna lie.
The Thor movie kind of sucked.
See that's a
Well,
bare bones movie, is what I'm saying. At least
that movie kind of sucked.
I mean, isn't that also trying to like?
Love and Thunder, yeah.
Yeah,
It was trying to do what Ragnarok did, I feel, but failed.
yeah. You can't like fucking go so hard with the movie and then like half-ass it for the second one.
Because Thor
Well,
Ragnarok was
not first and
fucking
second,
awesome.
obviously. They're not the
Thor
first and they're not the
Thor
second. But like, you get where
Ragnarok
I'm
was
coming from.
great. Thor
yeah.
Ragnarok was great.
My problem with Love and Thunder is that the comedy and the style of it just doesn't work. Like none of the comedy
No.
is funny in Love and Thunder. And like Christian Bale as Gore the God Butcher. He's great, but we don't get that much of him. Like, we get maybe like 10 minutes of total screen time with Christian Bale as Gore the God Butcher, and it's like
Trying to think. I mean, No Way Home out of Phase 4 is probably one of the better ones.
Shang-Chi. Did you watch that?
I don't think I've seen Shang-Chi.
That one's pretty good. I enjoyed Shang-Chi.
I haven't seen much of Phase 4 because I'm just disappointed constantly.
I didn't give a fuck about watching any of the TV shows. Like,
What, don't give a fuck about watching what?
any of the shows. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I heard they stopped. They completely stopped making. I feel like they stopped making shows too.
I stopped. I watched like 1 or 2 episodes of WandaVision, and then I stopped watching it.
WandaVision I heard was good. Falcon and the Winter Soldier I heard was good, but like, don't really care. I'd
I
rather watch a
like
movie than
What
a TV
If.
show. Huh?
I like the What If series.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I feel like Disney still makes like really good shorts for series. You know?
The Clone Wars series, I mean, technically Disney only produced like 1 season of that, but the Clone Wars
Yeah, they
is
produced
great.
season 7.
Yeah, but the Clone Wars is a great
Yeah,
Star Wars show.
Clone Wars is fantastic. They
My-
removed all branding from Cartoon Network though, which is fucking bullshit.
Well, Cartoon Network is a competitor of the Disney Channel.
I know, but like you gotta like cite your work, right? That's plagiarism at that point.
My problem with Clone Wars is that for some reason they aired it out of order. Like
Like,
an
what do you mean?
episode like an
Oh,
episode from season
okay.
2 takes place before an episode in season 1.
That's not okay. That's not really out of order. There isn't supposed to be an order to Clone Wars.
Yeah, but it also gets confusing when like the clone characters like Heavy in them are introduced and then they die in another episode. But then like in season 3, you see how they became rookies and it's like it would have made a lot more of an emotional impact if you reordered those episodes.
The thing is, those seasons were never meant to have a cohesive order. It was more of like a series of like longer shorts.
Yeah. But I liked Clone Wars. It was fun.
Oh no, everyone does. Clone Wars is great. My favorite lore wise Star Wars is pre Order 66. All that stuff. I love that. That lore wise, I love pre Order 66.
You saying like right before?
Like all the stuff that happened before with the Republic and all of that. I think that's my favorite era of Star Wars lore
I
wise.
kind of got bored with the whole governmental tribunal bullshit that they explained in the
But
prequels.
have you delved into the lore at all?
No, but I'm saying how the movies presented it is the most
Okay.
boring shit ever.
Yes.
It's like
How the movies present it, yes. But if you like delve a little bit into the lore, it's cooler than post.
Well, because
66.
like in like the Phantom Menace, there's this whole bullshit thing where like they're invading, but they have to get the Queen to sign a treaty to make the invasion legal, and it's like, what the fuck is this?
I'm not talking about movies here at
Yeah.
all. I'm just talking about pre-order 66. Lore wise, not movie wise, lore wise.
Okay.
I don't give a shit about the movies when I'm talking about lore. The movies exist. Zach,
See-
what's your opinion?
My opinion is I find it more and more difficult as I get older to enjoy the Star Wars stuff that I used to watch.
Yeah,
So I can't give my opinion in this situation because my opinions change so much on the topic that I don't know what my opinion is anymore without watching a lot of Star Wars.
I'm not talking about watching. I'm talking about era lore wise, basically. What's your favorite lore of Star Wars? Like, era, I guess is the best word. Because I love the pre-order 66 with the Jedi Temple and all that.
I
with all
like
the
to
Jedi
Lego,
around.
where they were all the first 6 movies were Lego games, and that was when it was called the
Again,
Complete Saga, and it didn't have to change.
I'm not talking about any cinematic, any of that. I'm just talking about lore as a standpoint.
See, the most interesting lore to me is like right the most interesting bits of lore for me is like right before Order 66 and then right after Order 60. Like the span between Order 66 and before A New Hope, I like that lore.
No, I really like pretty much anything before Order 66 where you're talking about how it's the Republic and all the Jedi and stuff like that and all that. I think that's really cool.
I really
I
enjoy
think
the
it's also
lore
stupid
between
that they
like
call Luke the Last Jedi, even though like
okay,
thinking about this is total me standpoint. This is also like stupid. Like realistically, most of the Jedi would probably survive what happened with Order 66
no,
because
they all
they're
got
like
gunned down. We saw it.
I said, no, like in real world, if you were like magic sword guy,
I would also like to
you'd be
point
able to
out
notice when
that
that's happening.
I would like to point out that lightsaber swords versus plasma rifles, how good are the Jedi's reaction times and how bad are the people's aimings to where they can reflect lasers? Because, like, what if you take, like, a fully automatic, like, laser Gatling gun and just spray it at a Jedi? There's no way
Stormtroopers
he
actually
can
have
block.
fantastic aim. They're just usually
Yeah.
told to scare off the Jedi instead of killing them.
Canonically, stormtroopers have almost perfect accuracy.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, does it really make a lot of physical, logical sense that a sword could deflect, like, a laser sword could deflect?
Well, they're both lasers.
And
well, no,
Zach,
that's
I'm pretty.
That's not the argument I'm making. Is would a person have a fast enough reaction time to block that many shots coming at
They're
them?
fucking sword wizards, dude. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Sword
I mean,
wizard.
They're sword.
By the way,
They're laser sword wizard ninjas. That's what a Jedi is.
Zach, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure the stormtroopers being told to not shoot at the Jedi thing is a cop out for plot armor.
Because in like Order 66, they don't miss. They kill. They
No,
shoot.
we're
to kill.
we're talking we're talking about stormtroopers during the 4, 5, and 6. I think they were missing the lore saying they were missing on purpose is just a total cop out
Well,
to
it also
for,
like
plot armor.
everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change the subject now. Did you guys know that Tim Allen was a drug smuggler before he was an actor?
Oh yeah, I know that because that's what when he was high on coke, that's what inspired him to write Tim Tool, Tool Time. What's the show where he's the home improvement? Yeah, thanks.
There's a lot of
Because he
drugs.
improved a home.
If you start looking at older actors, there's a lot of drugs.
Yeah, and you somehow act like that's a bad thing when most actors do it, even today.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it happened.
How drunk do you think not Robert Downey Jr. Who plays Jack Sparrow? Johnny Depp was when he played Jack Sparrow for the last time. How drunk do you think he was?
Probably.
I don't know. How drunk do you think Jack Sparrow would have been?
Very.
And there's your answer.
I don't think he wasn't actually drunk during the filming.
But no, the fifth movie, he does not play Jack Sparrow like he did in the other four. Like, a lot of people have made that comparison. He forgot how to play the character. Yeah, but Tim the Tool Man.
Talked about the Flash in the newer DC movies.
I don't give a fuck.
Piece of shit he is.
What was that?
That's the Tim Allen noise.
No, it's
It's Did you know how much of a piece of shit and how many illegal things he's done?
I don't care.
Lots. Many
a lot of actors in
illegal
Hollywood
things.
are fucking horrible.
Yeah, I know.
Except,
but
like,
he's like
Brad
he's
Pitt.
one of the worst ones. He's one of the worst ones.
Yeah, but I don't care. Well, you know The Rock wanted to make the entire DCEU about himself, right?
Who?
The Rock.
Okay.
After Black Adam, he pretty much wanted to like make the entire DCEU around Black Adam.
Makes no sense because how many times in the comic books do you see Black Adam?
Because Rock
I
has
don't
this
even
thing
think he's
called...
Gets his ass beat by Shazam. That's literally his part in the DC universe. Get his ass kicked by Billy Batson.
But he's an anti-hero. He's not a villain. He's an anti-hero.
Yeah, but that's
in the movie, yeah.
Yeah.
No, in the
No, the DC universe, he's a villain.
No, I'm pretty sure he's always been an anti-hero.
Well, yeah, that's the thing about The Rock, he has a major ego that needs to be soothed. So that's why now there's talks of making a live action remake to Moana starring The Rock as Maui.
Yeah, no. Black Adam, real name Teth Adam, is an anti-hero appearing in the American comic books published by DC Comics. He's been an anti-hero.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, they're remaking Moana, a movie that came out in 2016.
Wait, really? Are
There's
they making it
there
live
was
action?
yeah, there's
Ugh.
sounds around it because The Rock wants to stroke his ego more. So
I
because
mean, he's a pretty good. The Rock is he's an okay actor. I like The Rock
The
in a
Rock
few
plays the
things.
same fucking character in every movie.
Oh
He doesn't
yeah,
know how
no.
to play a part.
Except Jumanji. I'll give him the exception there. He at least plays a different character.
He played as
A
fucking.
variation of the same character.
No, he played as Danny DeVito. The Rock played Danny DeVito. It's great.
But no, so yeah, to soothe the Rock's massive ego, he thought that he would convince the executives for DC to make the entire DCEU centered around his character, but Black Adam bombed. So now he's like, "Oh, how do I stroke my ego? Okay, let's make a live-action Moana movie starring me as the same character." And I'm pretty sure they mentioned that the same actress who voices Moana would just play Moana.
Nice.
But like, what's the point?
Exactly.
Money. It's like asking Mr. Krabs in the SpongeBob movie. So, Mr. Krabs, why did you build the second Krusty Krab right next to the first? Money.
No, the mysterious bathroom he's going back into.
Is it a closet?
No, that's a bathroom,
Closet.
right, Bryce?
Yeah, no. It's literally the same shit. Why did you build the second Krusty Krab right next to the first? Money.
Well, that
Why
and
are we
also
remaking the Moana with the same characters? Money.
The Rock
No,
wants
I
his
mean,
ego
like, what the fuck is the
stroked.
point in making some like that's literally like the strongest evidence of all of the good movies have already been made. So Hollywood's just going to keep remaking the good movies, quote unquote.
Okay.
Which hot
Saying
take, I
all of the
actually
good
fucking
movies
hate
have been
Moana.
saying all of the good movies have been made is a lie. It's just people are fucking stupid
No,
and
no,
want to try to redo what they did before
no,
and
no.
don't try to want to make anything new.
Here's the thing. Disney is like, we could try doing new things, but we make way more money by making the exact same movie but worse. Because people will be like, "Oh, that movie I recognize. Let's go see the live action remake when we were kids." And they literally change nothing, and then the mindless hordes of sheeple go to the theater to watch it, and then Disney gets more and more money. So you notice one difference between that Little Mermaid remake is the mermaid's black.
Oh, woke.
Exactly.
I was gonna say words, but I forgot what words I was gonna say.
Zeg, you have words about this?
Mark used to be racist.
Who?
Marky Mark.
And the
I
Funky
forget what it is.
Bunch? Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. He used to be racist.
Yeah, didn't he like
He
beat up a
he assaulted
Vietnamese
like
guy?
a few black people,
A few?
at least more than one.
Okay.
But that was back when he was 17, and he's like, I grew up after that. But like in his Marky Mark phase, he used to do that shit too.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Mm-hmm. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
The Rock. Okay, when he first started acting, was pretty good.
What do you
Now I feel
mean?
like
He
he's done
played
the
the
same sort of stuff.
Scorpion King.
No, not then. Like when he first became popular as an actor.
What was that? What's that movie where he's the football player and he has the kid?
No, probably Jumanji. Honestly, I feel like that was his like first really.
What
good
about
movie.
that? What's that movie he did with Kevin
The
Hart?
Tooth Fairy?
No.
Jumanji?
Dude, the Tooth Fairy. Remember the Tooth Fairy, dude? Remember that fucking movie? Dude, it's been so goddamn long since I've seen that movie. I need to watch that again sometime. I fucking
Jacob, I feel like I know when he got popular again, when he was in Fast and Furious 5.
Yes, that's it.
To be
That's when he
honest,
got
that's my
truly
favorite
popular
Fast
as
and
an actor.
Furious movie just for how fun it is.
I like, yeah.
No,
But
no,
now-
Tokyo
but now
they're
we're
Drift is
making
getting-
good.
Fast X.
Yeah, now we're getting Fast X, which is I can't wait to watch the 10th movie, where yet again the same theme of family is brought up again.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about how they made John Cena Vin Diesel's brother.
Family.
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 Zach, did you even know that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I saw that
fucking
movie.
John Cena is Vin Diesel's brother.
No, I remember when I saw the trailer, not even to Fast 10, Fast 9, when they caught a rickety old rope bridge between the
Yes.
tire of a car and swung
my
across the canyon. I'm like, no, they
God,
would have
that
died.
would not
Yeah, I
work.
saw that movie in theaters. It was
I
fucking lame as
did
shit.
too. Yeah, no, doing that, by the way, would rip off the steering knuckle.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, the movie
It would break. A car that cannot hold up the weight of a vehicle, you would explode the car. That car would be going with the momentum you were going. It would tear basically the steering wheel. The wheel would break not at the studs but at the knuckle, meaning like the axle and everything would just.
And
And
I'm
the car
also
would fall
one of
down the
the
canyon.
people who actually like Tokyo Drift, but,
Like
Huh?
what?
I like
Tokyo
Tokyo
Drift?
Drift. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Tokyo Drift is my favorite.
Yeah, I
Like, out of
love
all-
Tokyo Drift.
Now, Tokyo Drift, people liking Tokyo Drift is a popular opinion now. That's not an unpopular opinion. A lot of people like Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift actually isn't that bad. It's not my favorite, but it's not the worst.
Yeah, Tokyo
It's-
Drift is my
it's
favorite. But
fa-
that's a low bar to
What are you
like
saying?
cross because
Which one was your favorite?
Tokyo Drift. The only which
Okay.
isn't like some like huge thing in my opinion because I fucking hate most of the Fast and Furious series just because I'm not a huge fast car and family guy.
That's the best explanation of that franchise.
Yeah, literally.
Fast
Well, okay,
yeah,
that's the
fast car
best
and family guy.
explanation of anything like 6 and beyond. If you're talking about 5 and before, that's a different story.
I don't know. It's just it doesn't hit for most people the same way it does for
1,
me.
2,
Not at all.
3, 1, 2, and 4 are all completely different.
I don't
Like
like 4
Tokyo Drift,
though.
Like
4 is
I
not
like
very
Tokyo
good
Drift
to
because
me.
it's fucking funny as shit, and the character is likable.
Also, when I was watching that, after watching the second and the first one, I was like, I cannot tell if they used any CG cars in this, mainly because it was mainly darker and I couldn't tell. But I
no,
thought
they didn't use any CG cars.
in
Those were
Tokyo
all-
Drift,
Oh, in Tokyo Drift, I don't think
in
so.
the first 2 movies, yeah, they used CGI cars, Jacob.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
They built all
Yeah,
of
they
them.
did.
Which ones? Which ones do you think were CGI?
Okay, I'm not saying that the car entirely was CG. I'm saying they used a lot of CGI shots because they couldn't get real shots.
They built all of those
No,
cars.
yes, that's what I'm saying, Jacob. But I'm saying like some action moments where a car like drifts by the camera, the car was CG there. Like that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, no, they like if you're saying they CGI'd the cars completely.
No, yeah, that's not what I'm
Um,
saying.
They
That's-
built every single one of those cars.
Yeah,
People
no,
have
that-
actually collected them. They're all really cool, actually.
Yeah,
Like, they all
that's-
had proper modification. They were fast cars.
Yeah, even though like the entire opening scene where like the computer says danger manifold and
Yeah,
then
no.
his-
That means literally nothing. By the way, like yeah, fucking danger manifold. Floor panel falls out.
And then I
God,
also
knowing
love
and
how
working
in
on
those
cars
movies
is
they
hilarious.
make like nitrous seem like light
Oh, yeah,
speed from
nitrous-
Star Wars. When
By
it's
the way,
just...
also when you use nitrous, blue flames do not fit out of your flash out of your exhaust.
To be honest, if I had to rank the Fast and Furious movies, probably would go like Fast 5, Tokyo Drift, Furious 7, Too Fast, Too Furious, the first movie, and then the rest.
To be honest, so if you want to get into scientific, how nitrous works is basically you're blasting a ton of air into the engine bay so you can inject more fuel.
Well, yeah, that's why in like Mad Max Fury Road, they have to like do a little bit.
Stop
It's
talking.
the third time you've disappeared, my friend.
Oh,
The lights shut out again.
the dark.
Okay, I can't get the camera back working. Hold on.
We're rolling with it.
Continue talking.
I can turn my camera off and it'll just be like a no visual podcast.
Let me do
I'll tell
my
you,
view
when you
shoot.
if you keep editing when it full screens people's cameras, you need to fucking
I'll just
just
put
full
my
screen on the black.
icon. No,
Yeah,
I'll
it's just
just
gonna
do
be
my
me.
Full screen
icon.
on the black screen, just because it's funny.
I can't get it to work, so yeah, give me a
Brain
second. Give me a second.
function, please
Uh,
do the thing. But yeah, no, they might
There's
honestly.
so
Those
much
were those
intermission going on.
Tokyo Drift was filled in Japan. They might have done all of the scenes with no CG. That is very, very possible. Montana.
there.
Yeah, it's very possible they did all those scenes with no CG because, I mean, back then that was the culture in Japan.
There. That's me now. Is
So
this?
it wouldn't be surprise me if I heard that none of those scenes were CG when they did drifting and all that. It wouldn't surprise me.
Is Egg still here?
Yeah, he's just eating applesauce.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
You
guys.
know.
I fixed it.
Damn, man, I'm dead.
This my
Nah,
camera.
I like
Yeah,
died.
I like
the fucking podcast cuts
it's-
over to Montana. It's just that, and it's just that fucking picture, and it's like burner nanner
I
nanner.
don't know anything about Fast X at all.
I know. I think what the plot is that like the son of the
Got
guy who
Jason
they
Momoa in it.
yeah no so the plot is like the son of the guy who they robbed in Fast 5, who's played by Jason Momoa, comes back. The guy who they robbed in Fast 5, which is probably the best like car stunt thing ever, because did you know that that safe is real that they're dragging for some shots, not all the shots, it's
Oh,
real.
oh, good news! Fast X is the final story of the franchise,
Ugh, finally.
but it's gonna be split into 2 parts.
Oh my fucking.
I don't even know why I care. I don't like the series. I'm not gonna watch it anyway. Why
Oh
do I
wow!
care?
Fucking Fast X comes out this month. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's gonna be
Actually,
so it's gonna be fat. Yeah, it comes out May 19th, 23.
Fast X Part 2,
Mhm.
Electric
It's gonna be
Boogaloo.
is it gonna be Fast X dash 2,
Electric Boogaloo.
or is it gonna be Fast 11 or Fast 1 1?
Facts. Yeah, I'd love to watch
Facts.
Facts 11.
Oh
I
my
live my
god, they're
life a
gonna
quarter
bring
mile
in.
at a time.
Shut the fuck up.
That's the most in-depth character moment Vin Diesel's character had as I lived
Yeah,
my
I
life.
have literally not even seen a single trailer for Fast 10.
It doesn't look good. There's a scene where they drop a car out of an airplane to land on another car. It is the stupidest
mean,
shit ever.
They did send a Pontiac Fiero to space in Fast 9.
Yeah, and then they retcon the entire like emotional core of Tokyo Drift by bringing Han back.
On back, yeah, yeah, yep. Like, hey, you know this character who was dead? Yeah, he's not dead anymore.
Turns out that he just quickly like jumped out of the vehicle before it exploded.
Apparently, Michael Rooker's.
I don't care. I don't. I, I don't care.
How the fuck are they bringing Paul Walker back? He's dead.
The same thing they did with Furious 7 where they had his brothers stand
That's
in.
fucking stupid. I hate that. That is just no.
It should have ended at Furious 7. They should have not kept going after that. But they did.
God, they're fucking. How that is stupid.
Right, Zeg? That's stupid.
They're fucking.
Do you have
Yeah,
any
no,
topic
whatever.
you want to talk
I don't
about,
like the
Zeg?
idea of people being brought back to life via video or hologram. You should let their memory just sit.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm saying.
That's how death works. They don't
But
come back for another movie.
because Paul Walker was the biggest part of the movie. He was the original main character. It wasn't always Dominic Toretto.
But then, to be honest, isn't he like the villain in the first one?
What? Paul Walker?
No, Dom.
Oh, kind of. Vin Diesel
Antagonist, I
yeah.
guess, is the
I
best.
guess, yeah. Antagonist would be the better term. Antagonist is still villain. He's kind of an anti-hero.
Anti. Dubai
Yeah,
hero.
basically he's the good guy,
Yeah.
but the bad guy and the good guy at the same time.
To be honest, for some reason, I like Too Fast, Too Furious better than the first Fast and Furious movie.
I don't know.
For some
Apparently,
reason,
Cardi B in it
the
is
Fast
too.
and Furious series is mid.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
not
No,
It just
no,
is.
no, no. I won't disagree. The first few movies though are really good,
I don't like
but
Fast
in
4.
in a series in its entirety is just mid.
Yeah.
See,
My buddy Justin fucking hard defends it every time I bring that up. Because, like, when we were roommates still, sometimes I'd walk in and he'd be watching one of the Fast and Furious movies. And I'd be like, oh, you watching
No,
Fast Car Family Guy?
Fast Car Family Guy.
as a series in its entirety, yeah, it's kind of mid. Honestly, I'll probably see Fast X. Probably not in
No,
theaters.
I'm not.
I'm not gonna see it in theaters, but I'll watch it because
Even though
I
I
guess I
review,
have an obligation to watch it.
even though I review things, I will not watch it.
I'll watch it.
Well, I mean, you're not obligated to review every single fucking movie.
Yeah, man.
That's not your
Costs a lot of
job.
money.
Your job is to review the ones that people want to see a review for.
But no, to be honest, Fast Car Family Guy.
That is literally how you explain the movies now. Fast Car Family Guy. With some guns.
Yeah,
Fast Car Family Guns.
that's what I should title this podcast episode.
Fast Car
Family
Family
Guy.
Even though most of the Fast and Furious conversation is here at the end. That's only
I
been
don't
going
care.
for like
It's a
15
funny
minutes.
title. I don't care if it's not
Yeah.
accurate to the episode.
Most of the podcast was us talking about random bullshit and then Star Wars.
And then
Yeah.
Fast Car Family Guy. We should come up with titles like that just like
I still
explain
haven't seen the Mario movie,
movies.
by the way.
Just explain the movies in the dumbest terminology ever.
I
Like
haven't-
Star Wars.
We need to make a Fast and Furious tier list.
Star Wars would literally be like, what'd you call the Jedi ninja wizard sword guys or whatever?
Montana, can we take a page out of literally every podcast and YouTuber's book and make a fast food tier list?
I've already made a tier
Okay.
list.
You
Really?
made the tier list for fast food?
No, I've made other tier lists.
Fast food tier
You
list.
need to
though.
make the fast food tier list. It's been too long since we mentioned it.
I haven't eaten at all the places, man.
That's fine. Neither have I.
Fine.
Fine. We'll do that for the next episode, I guess.
Next episode.
Yeah.
Fast food tier list.
The Fast and Furious.
Zach, are you
food
actually
tier
wanting
list.
to do a fast food tier list? I was saying that as kind of a joke, but
No, I actually want to do the fast food tier list because that was what you guys were That's what we were talking about doing after the Would You Rather, which we
Really?
didn't do the second part yet of that either.
No, we did. We did. Have I never ever? I thought was the.
never have I
Yeah,
ever.
never have I ever.
We should
We
do
never
Would
did
You
the
Rather,
second
though.
half of that.
We should do the Would You Rather though. That would be fun.
Would you rather?
Yeah, like Would You Rather, or maybe
Or will
like
you press the button?
press the button. Yeah,
Or
Would you-
that'd be really fun.
Would
$1 million
you
butt. That's a great game.
just copying every like distractible episode?
No, I'm not doing that. But dude, $1 million
I don't
butt.
watch Distractable, so it's not copying.
The Rooster Teeth episodes of $1 Million Butt are really good.
So guys,
Even though
guys,
Rooster Teeth as a company is terrible and shouldn't
guys, I have
exist
a would you rather question. Okay, would you rather be part of the Fast Guy Family Gun universe or the Wizard Ninja Laser Sword universe?
Wizard Ninja Laser Sword universe.
Yeah,
A lot of scary
that's
shit
actually
happens
pretty
in the
tough.
Fast Guy Family Guy series.
The
That's
Fast
kind
Guy.
of tough, man. The Fast Car Family Gun universe, that's kind of chaotic all over the place. You know,
The
everybody's
Laser
fucking
Ninja
driving
Sword
around,
series, that's kinda
fucking
cool.
breaking shit. But like the laser sword ninja wizard universe, like there's so many fucking like planets that like just get destroyed or conquered out of nowhere just cause like that's also kind of
Because, yeah.
annoying.
be honest, I
Out of
think the
those two,
Fast
But I
Guy-
have to meet the fuzzy tiny people. I need to meet the Ewoks. So I'm gonna
the
go with
Vietnamese of the Star Wars universe.
the Viet Cong of the Star Wars.
It's the Viet Cong of the Star Wars universe. Yes. Sorry. Out of those two, I would definitely Pixels.
Pixels? Also, Pixels copied that Futurama episode.
Sure,
Zang knows what
sure.
I'm
Futurama's
talking
episode did
about.
come first, but
Yeah,
they're also both fantastic ideas.
out
They're
of
the
those
same
two universes,
idea.
I would choose an Adam Sandler movie.
Well, same idea, with some differences, you know?
It's aliens that look like video game characters invading the Earth.
Yeah, but it's executed differently.
Yeah, one's good, one's shit.
Yeah, one's good, one has Adam Sandler.
I don't think Adam Sandler is a bad.
I don't think Adam. I wouldn't go as far to say he's bad. I just also wouldn't go as far as to say he's a good actor.
To be honest, I think his best
Adam
movies
Sandler.
are. I think his best movies
'Cause
are
I
Happy
feel like the only reason
Gilmore.
Adam Sandler got popular and got his career taken off was because he surrounded himself with better actors.
You know what honestly is a good Adam Sandler movie that a lot of people overlook? Hotel Transylvania. That's a good Adam Sandler movie.
The first
That's
one
an
was
Adam
okay.
Sandler movie?
Yeah, he voices
Yes, Adam
Dracula.
Sandler is Dracula in that series.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
actually.
I think
Yeah.
it's honestly a good voice performance.
Yeah, he is pretty good there.
I'll
give him that.
brain function, please.
Funny
Man, I should go to
man
bed.
vampire dude.
That
has
almost
problems
makes
with
up
his
for Eight
daughter.
Crazy Nights.
That movie is god awful.
That's why I said
We
almost.
all know the universe Montana would go to would be 50 Shades of Grey.
No, I would not go to it. I would make a funny joke, but to be honest, that movie is not even about BDSM leather guy. The more accurate description is obsessive millionaire pretends that he has a BDSM thing with another woman.
Sorry. Wrong movie. Montana would be on the Titanic.
Big boat hits big ice cube.
Why didn't she let Jack onto the raft? There was plenty of space.
It would have sunk.
It would have been fine.
It
You
would've
think Jack
sunk.
got heavy?
No,
Suspense.
because he tries to go on there, but then it starts to sink.
I think that's a
There
cop
was still
out.
plenty of space. You could just.
I think that's a cop out, man. There was
Yeah.
Why didn't she just like
There-
get off, let him go on there, and then when he was
movie like
like-
4 hours long too.
I don't know, the parts of Titanic that I like are the parts where the iceberg is hitting the ship.
I heard Avatar 2 wasn't that good, by the way.
Yeah, I agree with you, Montana. My favorite part about that movie was when the credits started rolling.
No, there's like 40 minutes of the movie left after the iceberg hits the ship.
Yeah, I know, but like you're literally like, my favorite part about the movie was when it was ending.
You know what?
But those effects were good.
Montana. No, Montana. The universe you would go into is the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie universe.
No,
Live
no,
action
no,
movie.
please, no, God, no, I don't want to go there.
Oh my god, that movie was so bad. It didn't follow any of the source material.
Yeah.
How to
Oh.
make it there's 5 earthbenders, and you know what they do? They lift one tiny boulder. In the show, 5 earthbenders can flip a fucking tank. Like
I think my favorite character was definitely Ong.
Ong. What about what is Sokka? It's Sokka.
Was it Sokka? Was it Sokka?
And then Prince
Or the fact. I think my favorite part was the firebenders had to use actual fire to firebend.
Yeah, making their powers completely useless. So how did
Like,
everybody lose?
imagine being a firebender, but you need to carry a lighter around with you everywhere.
I mean,
Dude,
that's
nowadays anybody who smokes would be the best firebender.
well,
Yeah.
to be honest, that's what Colonel Mustang has to do in Full Metal Alchemist. He has to.
But honestly, though, that movie was so bad, and I didn't even know it was bad when I first
At least in
watched
like
it.
Full
I was
Metal
also, like, 8.
Alchemist, they make like the excuse that like his hands, his gloves, they have like ignition stuff in them. So when he snaps, it like makes a spark, and then he's able to transmute oxygen into the spark to make a giant fireball.
No, that movie didn't follow any of the fucking source material, and Avatar: The Last Airbender was such a good show, and they fucking.
I will
ruined it.
defend Legend of Korra. I will defend that.
I don't hate Legend of Korra.
There are some awful seasons though, but
The later seasons sucked.
nah,
the first couple, though,
season 3 is the best season in my
the
opinion.
first couple were great. It's when you started getting to the end of the series.
No,
that's when
no,
it started getting
to be
cringe.
honest, I think that season 1 and season 2 are the weakest seasons of Legend of Korra.
Yeah, but Avatar: The Last Airbender is still
Just
better.
fucking hate each other's opinions.
Apparently, Avatar: The Last Airbender is still the best part. It's still the best though.
Yeah, and then instead of Prince Zuko, it's Prince Zuko. Ero instead of Iroh.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my god! You know, I don't even think they watched a single episode of the show.
No, they did. They had to.
No, I don't think they did. I think they got the text or the show written out as like a script. So they read the show as like a book instead of watching the show
Yeah.
and then took it as their own interpretation.
Anyways,
I don't think they actually watched a single episode of the show.
yeah,
Because
we
if
gotta
they did, they know the actual names of the characters.
we gotta wrap up soon. So this has been the weirdest episode of the podcast.
really
No,
has
it definitely has not at all been like remotely close to the weirdest episode of the podcast.
There definitely wasn't a topic though. We just kind of
Yeah.
talked. It was I think
But we
it was
have a topic for next time, though.
I think it was mostly movie talk though.
I mean, it was last time that I was on, so
Listen, this isn't called the Complete Focus Conversation podcast. It's called the Meandering Conversations podcast, okay? We
We're having a
meander.
focus
do,
talk.
do you
This is
hear
a
any
focus
pros
talk
in meandering conversations? No. Do you hear any cons? Yes. Can't spell meandering conversations without cons.
Anyways, hope you
Meandering
guys enjoy. Why am I
conversations?
looking at my camera? It's dead. Anyways, hope
I
you
don't
guys
know. Why are
enjoyed.
you looking at your camera, you fucking idiot?
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like, subscribe down below. Check out the channels. Check out Zeg's channel, link in the description. The next episode of this will be the fast food tier list, I guess. Guess.
The long-awaited
Long-awaited
fast
fast
food
food
tier
tier
list.
list. We get our opinion instead of others people's opinion now.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
probably going to be weird.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed.
Like, Chick-fil-A's mid.
Watch your favorite fast car Family Gun movie. Yeah.
Or maybe your ninja wizard like laser sword.
Or big boat hit big ice cube.
Big. Or a guy who can throw rock, fire, wind, and water.
Man who control earth.
Dirt.
Dirt. Man who can control
Dirt.
microwave man.
Just a microwave. Okay, this is when we're ending. Bye.
Later.
Microwave man.